This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us in the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
I caught up with Oklahoma's head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. This one is out of bounds, a mistake on a simple opening kickoff. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, you can see the emphasis from this defensive end. He's going to crash down on this running back, and rightly so. This running back is the focal point of the offense, and he's a phenomenal player. But that's a beautiful read by the quarterback, and he's able to take it himself and move the chains on the outside.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Extending the play now. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Motion now from the tight end. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
Let's go.
Looking for some space. It's Mobley.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Oh, he's got open space. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, I don't care how you do it. The name of the game is to stay ahead of the chains and be on schedule. Avoid the obvious passing situation. Whether these are traditional run plays or getting the ball to the wide receiver on the outside in the run game, staying ahead of the chains, this is exactly what they have to do the rest of the game. Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Pop over the middle. It's Graham. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
That's caught. It's Mobley. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. He could go. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Powers into the end zone.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Here we go. Ready. White. 29. White. 29.
now the handoff. Fights off a defender. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Grab near the sticks. It's Mobley. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for a gap. It's Mobley. As the first down is still going. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Blue 30. Blue 30.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I don't mind the throw there on 1st down, but now you really need some positive yards. You're down here, you've got goal-to-go situation. You don't want to be in 3rd and long where it's an obvious passing situation. You've got to get this ball down inside the 5, maybe even inside the 3, in order to really give yourselves 2 snaps to go for it.
QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They're going to run the option. Open field ahead. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Big throw caught on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Going to try to use his legs here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On the ground, it's Mobley. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
That is a tremendous job by the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly, once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. And the defense wraps him up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. It looks like we've got an injured member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. Looks like it's their junior quarterback. Punt team ready to boot it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receiver in motion now. The sure hands. It's Walker. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Ready. Black 14. Black 14.
It's a shotgun run call. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
These plays don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way here in the run game. Chris, it forces the defense to have to think about just another element of stopping this offense, and that creates indecision, and that creates plays later in the game that you can really hit them with. So a nice job here on this run.
Looking downfield, it's Taylor. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Blue 85. Blue 85. Wilson. Get him.
He keeps it on the design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
The Sooners will line up to boot it away. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Out of bounds after a solid gain. They'll spot it at the 40. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half.
Ready. Blue 85.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks into the clear. The 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, here's the problem. A field goal, and it's still a 2-possession game. And so I know that it's not a great situation. You're outside of the 5-yard line, but I still think that this is a go for it.
Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. He'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. And now Notre Dame will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Looking to scramble. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
What a tremendous job by this quarterback staying patient on 4th down. Chris, trust me, your clock can get very quick on 4th down as a quarterback, and here he's able to go through his entire progression and get to the running back. That's a check down. Let the running back run, and he's able to create a first down.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Ball comes loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. Obvious call. Cannot grab the face mask like that. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Design quarterback run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. And the Sooners now will take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for some space. It's Mobley. He's got some space. Look out. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop back pass and letting them get after the quarterback.
Caught behind the line. It's Porter. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
And normally a really reliable target for them, and that's why they're going to him on 3rd down. You got to go over to the sideline and say, hey, man, I'm coming right back to you because I know he's frustrated. He wants to make that catch. But as a quarterback, you got to turn into a leader here and not just a player. Go up to your teammate and tell him, hey, you're going to get another shot.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They'll run it to the left. Look out, he's breaking free. He's in the clip. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? At the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Sooners. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
This is the perfect call against man defense. Those linebackers cannot keep up with the tight end as he's dragging across the formation. Just got to be on time as a quarterback, and here they are.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Caught over the middle. It's Porter. A gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need
deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A deep shot for the score. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And they've got the returner corralled.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
Here we go. Ready. Black 14. Black.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaking into the clear. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
I know it's a small thing, Chris, but those are such huge yards. You're inside of your own 10. If you've got to punt the football, you're going to give up really good field position on the next possession for that opposing offense. Now at least you've changed the field position. You can change your mindset. Now you can be more aggressive and try to get that ball into scoring territory.
Ready. Blue 80.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got a crease. Muscles past the defender. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13.
Bender.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Just standing there, gets hit again.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
On 3rd and long here. Drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
That's all this defense needed. They got him way behind the chains, and now they get off the field. That's a great series for this defense and should set them up for some momentum.
4th down. The offense will go for it. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
That looked doomed from the start. Number one, they're not even throwing this past the chains to begin with. Even if he catches it, which he clearly drops it, as you said, he's not going to get the first down because the coverage is too good. That play was just a fail from the start.
They'll try the option play here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On the move now. He's going to take off. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And that's good for a first down near the 40. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the grab. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to the tight end. He's got it in the open. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Now the try for 2. And he drops back in the gun. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks into the clear. Has the first down and more. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Sooners. They are pouring it on now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. This time a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Ball handed off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. An explosive play to the end zone. Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using his legs on the scramble. He's got room to run. Look out. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20.
This guy has played so well today, Chris. I love his decision-making. Here, he sees the line to gain. He's able to pick up the first down. Here's one nitpick, though. I'd love to see him slide inbounds, keep this clock moving with the lead.
Blue 30. Blue 30.
He keeps it on the design run. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They continue to roll up the score. Huge play to stretch the lead and close in on another victory, Joel, trying to take a perfect record to the championship game.
And, Chris, as we've covered this team throughout the season, what I've been most impressed with is their focus. They are just ready one game at a time. It's all the coach speak, one play at a time, all those things that we as fans roll our eyes at. Well, they practice what they preach, and they have done such a good job all year, and that's why they're in this position.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
He's running out of time here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm to your...
Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Chris, a completion like this in this moment in a playoff game can almost be frustrating. You think to yourself, man, why couldn't we get this going earlier? I don't know if it's going to matter here, but I tell you what, if it's going to, they're going to have to go hyper fast. Why not try? It's the playoffs. It's do or die.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
These guys are just relentless in this pass rush. We've already seen them knock out the starter. Now they're getting after the backup quarterback, and he's got to be seeing ghosts. This is what I would fear as an offensive play caller, is that this offensive line is clearly being overwhelmed. You've got your backup in there. Where do you go on the play sheet? Chris, I don't have any idea where you go.
Season opening. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Ready?
Keeper for the 1st down and more. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.